And welcome, everybody. It's time for another episode of the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Powers, along with the man, Athletic Director Roman Banks.
Next to the man, Chris Powers.
What you say, my man?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
You're the guy that signs all the checks.
I don't know about that.
Man, it's a great-looking crowd.
We need checks.
We need checks.
There you go.
Send them in. Send them in. Hey, we've got a great-looking crowd. Not only the Jaguar Nation is in the house, we got the softball team. The Lady Jaguars are in the house today.
Yeah, they hanging out. They hanging out with us today. Glad to have them. I know I seen them earlier in Mumford Stadium getting a workout in. So obviously they've been doing very well, and I needed to recognize them. They achieved some goals, and when you achieve some goals, we like to recognize our student athletes. So they've been doing very good academically and doing very good, I say, for community service as they gear up for their season. And I'm excited about, you know, what they're going to bring to the table. I'm sure Coach Britt, I call her Coach Britt over there, standing over there. I'm sure we got her and her staff working hard. Give her a hand over there,
on the right side.
Coach Britt over there and her staff. So we're excited to have them today. They're a very fine group. And once again, I think we ought to give them a round of applause because they're doing a very good job.
And you'll be able to hear them at some point tonight when they go to order their food. They do that chatter like they do in the game as they chatter against their opponents.
Oh, they have some great chants.
They have some great chants, man. It's like I go home and
you're kind of fascinated about that.
I love that stuff. I mean, it's great, and they get in their head and all that stuff, and they rhyme and all that stuff. It's pretty cool.
They say let them enjoy their meal tonight, though. Let them enjoy their meal.
We got so many things coming up. How about volleyball? The Lady Jags swept UNO. How about that?
Oh yeah, excited. That's a good round of applause. We're certainly excited about them. Coach Barnes, new head coach, is doing a very good job with them, and they really been on the road for a long period of time. They're getting ready to go to New Mexico State for a tournament, and we're going to be competing against some very good teams. So we're excited to see what they bring back as we get ready to gear up for conference play.
No question about that. 3 Lady Jags make big-time tournament teams. Jasmine Okafor named the Florida A&M All-Tournament Team. Naja Harris had 60 digs and 4 aces, and Jordan Felix had 46 assists and 48 digs, both named Louisiana Tech Battle of the Boot All-Tournament Team. Give it up for them.
Yeah,
That's
they
nice.
did a very good job.
Yep, good
and
job.
And they playing very good. I'm excited. I tell everybody all the time that SEMO Gym is a very good environment for volleyball. It get loud in there, and the cheerleaders in there, the band crank it up. And so once again, we looking forward to when they come home to host them very well.
No question about that. Speaking of 3 Lady Jags, 3 soccer Lady Jags named to the All-SWAC Player of the Week honors. Offense is Tori Thomas, defense Alyssa Romero, and goalkeeper Sydney Bellamy. And that's pretty awesome. They beat Louisiana Christian University.
Yeah, and so I think they off about a week and a half. They're about to open up conference play, and it moved pretty quickly, when they get back. And so Coach Funno is resting his girls up, healing all those wounds up that they bruised up so far. And once again, we've been on the road quite a bit, and so we're excited. We do think that we'll have a chance to compete for first place. We've been right there near every year, finishing second and third, and so we're thinking that once again we're going to be in the hunt.
Speaking of finished second and third, cross-country men finished second at LSU, and the women third at LSU.
Yeah, so once again, Coach White went in the transfer portal, and we was able to get a few kids to come in and transfer in. That's really been helping our program. And, the track meet at LSU is always a very good one. And so just saying that we're able to finish in the top means a lot to our program. And so we're excited about what's going to happen in that sport as well.
No question about that. All right, football, obviously the next home game. We got a game this week at Prairie View A&M for the Jaguar Nation to make it there. That would be great. But then on October 5th, we'll have so the 21st is this weekend. We play against Prairie View. The 28th, we have a bye week. And on October the 5th, Nicholls State comes to town. Remember, they gave LSU fits in that first half. That ought to be a good game. And that was a great rivalry when Pete Richardson was head coach. That was a great rivalry going to Nicholls and coming to Southern University. That game is October 5th. And don't forget, homecoming October 19th. What I'm trying to say is don't wait till the last minute to get those tickets, especially the S Club Densey. Those things are gorgeous, those suites down on the end.
Yeah, I think Phil going to come up and talk about that. That's really been a big hit for us. It's not a bad seat in the house over there, right? And so we're excited about that. Obviously, you mentioned the games that's coming up, but If T. Graves was here when he get here, Coach Graves, he'll probably say, we're just thinking about one game right now.
Right.
And so we're going to talk about the PB game, and we're excited, once again to get out there on the field and redeem ourselves. And so I know you'll have a conversation with them a little later in the program about that.
No question about that. Tennis opens up the season with 2 men's and women's players of the HBCU National Tennis Championship in Atlanta, Georgia. Coach Championship Conyers is ready.
Championship Conyers. Other than that, he'll probably been in the house. He might ease in here. But once again, he's bringing back a pretty good bunch. And, to say that we starting our men's program, that program played very well for his first year. And so, once again, I keep saying it. We right there just keep adding to the pieces, and we've been able to compete in all the sports, and we really think that there's a possibility for us to do something special as it relates to winning a number of championships this year.
No question about that. Phil's here as well with a golf team, and, of course, open up the season on Sunday, the 39th Annual Thomas W. Dodge Jr. HBCU Classic in Stone Mountain, Georgia, right outside Atlanta.
Yeah, I think if you follow golf, and I know we have a lot of people that follow golf right now, and for our program just to be going into its second year back, I think if you look at social media or follow our website, that our recruiting class is outstanding. We have, I think, 4 men and 1 young lady that play on the Steph Curry tour.
Wow.
And, that's the best of the best. And we were able to sign them here at Southern University. So give Phil and Coach Pope a hand, because that's a great job to land those type of kids. That's like a 5-star athlete.
Yeah.
And so we're very excited about our opportunities in that sport, too.
No question about that. All right, games we mentioned, we talked about the football coming up. The next volleyball game is on September 24th. Dillard will be here. And on the next soccer game at A.W. Mumford will be Alabama State, 7 p.m. The open SWAC play. That'll be on October the 4th, so that'll be on that Friday.
Yeah, I think everybody just needs to spot. It's a little ways off. We got a lot going on. As much as possible, go to gojazzsports.com and follow us. And I think that you can keep your eyes on the schedule. I know some of you all haven't attended any of those other games yet.
Yeah.
And I say if you do, that's going to be a treat, because we really, in all our sports that you would call Olympic sports, softball, volleyball, soccer, tennis, they're really pushing it pretty hard, and they're excited to watch, and it's a great game atmosphere.
No question about that. All right, when we come back, we're talking S-Club. We'll talk a little golf as well. Phil Smith joins us on the show right here next as we continue with the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. I'm Chris Powers, back after this on Pelican Sports
Go
TV.
Jazz, let's go.
We're a nation of hardworking Americans, and businesses will always be the lifeline of this great country. As a business owner, you understand the importance of your reputation. In times of uncertainty, you need a real lawyer who's serious about protecting you and your business. You need a problem solver. You need the law firm of Clayton and Fouger. Tony Clayton is a proven trial lawyer. He'll defend you and your business to the fullest extent of the law. Protect your investment and call the law firm of Clayton and Fouger today.
It's game day. A day that should be spent in the living room, not the kitchen. So next game, you just worry about the score. Because we've got the food covered. With hand-battered, cooked-to-order, always fresh, never, ever frozen chicken fingers. Craveable cane sauce. Crispy crinkle-cut fries, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Official chicken of Southern University.
All right, welcome back, everybody, as we continue with the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Powers, and the man, Mr. Phil Smith, is in the house. How you doing, my brother?
Doing well. How are you?
Man, you always got something going on, so let everybody – I mean, you got so many hats at Southern. Let's talk about all the hats that you wear at Southern University.
Well, interesting. I'm working with the golf team. I played golf at Southern in the 80s, part of a team that won 4 SWAC championships, and so we're part of a group that helped to bring golf back here, and so I'm excited to be a part of that. But also my background in development and fundraising. I'm working with the athletic department in development as well, and so that's where the S Club comes in, and we're excited about it.
Yeah, and talk about the S Club. Introduction to the S Club. What is the S Club all about?
So the S Club is a membership organization, basically, that's intended to support student athletes at Southern University. We think about all that they do on the fields, off of the fields, but academic support, strength and conditioning, nutrition, travel, and recruiting takes resources. And so we want to raise money to help support our student athletes by joining the S Club. It's a membership organization. It allows certain benefits, and part of that has to do with what you see on the screens and some other things related to being able to attend home football games, have nice Louisiana cuisine, beverages in the S Club, which is in the south end zone, covered grandstand, indoor air-conditioned cushion seating. And so that's a part of the benefit of being a member of the S Club, but at the end of the day, it's about supporting our student athletes and generating revenue to help do that.
It looks gorgeous. I'm telling you, it looks beautiful. You're right there on the field level. I think that's awesome. And so how can people purchase those? They have to join the S Club?
So, yeah, just a membership. There are a couple ways to do that. On the foundation's website, foundation.sus.edu, you can search S Club. You can join, become a full member there. That would allow you to attend every home football game for the season and be a part of that experience. There's also a game day preview experience, so you can come in for a single game and see what the membership is like before you join. And so you can also go to the foundation website and look for the S Club game day preview and purchase your membership package there.
And you never know who's going to be roaming around there. You had Dorsett roaming in there with his Green Bay Packers Super Bowl ring.
So what you'll find is every game you'll find Jaguar greats.
Wow.
Matthew Dorsett was there, Super Bowl champion. Some people remember Dexter Henderson, one of the founding members and committee members of the S Club, was there. We have support from some of our Hall of Famers as well, and so you see more about that in the near future. But dignitaries from the university, other alums and distinguished guests, and former greats in various sports, and all the head coaches are there as well from different sports. So the S Club is not just about football, but it's about every sport at Southern University.
What some events are coming up for the S Club?
So one exciting thing we have coming up, everybody knows the October 19th date is homecoming. We'll have a tailgate party at the S Club 2 hours prior to game time, so come out and enjoy that. We're looking forward to it. The S Club is not just about, again, the football event, so we'll have other fundraising activities that will happen throughout the year that we're excited about. We're putting on a golf tournament in November.
Oh, wow.
That will be a nationwide virtual tournament where you can join the tournament from wherever you are and participate. And so that will also go to help facilitate activities for our programs within the athletic department.
Awesome deal. Give us the information again on where they need to look at to join the S Club.
So, again, you can go to foundation.sus.edu, search S Club. You can also call us at 225-771-5302.
All right. Phil Smith, you do everything, brother.
Well, we're excited about it. Being busy is a good thing.
That's right. All right, Phil Smith right here with us. And coming up, we got Coach KJ, Kevin Johnson for basketball, head men's basketball coach, will join us next as we continue with the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. I'm Chris Powers. Back in a moment right here on Pelican Sports TV.
Legendary Import Group. Exceptional service and a rare collection. You'll discover the only distinctive auto for the legend in you. We are legendary.
I am legendary.
I'm Team Legendary.
I am legendary.
I am legendary.
Now that's legendary.
Stop by Legendary Import Group today, where our team is honored to serve you. We are legendary.
Legendary Import Group, the only place for legendary care.
I need to try it first.
We're connected to the collection.
All right, welcome everybody as we continue here from the beautiful TJ Ribs. TJ Ribs, the best barbecue baby back ribs ever. I mean, they're unbelievable. And not only that, they've got the Shrimp-tastic here for only $19.95. So many shrimp and mashed potatoes and all that. I know that's a favorite of yours, Coach KJ.
The more you keep talking, the better it sounds.
And then also all kinds of libations here, big bar. Lots of Southern memorabilia stuff here. It's great to see. That's right here, TJ Ribs Acadian at I-10. They also do catering as well. All right, let's talk to Kevin Johnson. Bahamas recap. You got a good tan?
Oh, boy, I tell you, the sun and the water was beautiful, but it wasn't the best part of the trip.
Yeah, Henry was telling me you kept trying to get him to go further and further deep. He said, well, he's taller than me. He was up to his waist. I'm not going that far.
Mr. Batiste did pretty good. Maintained great balance in the water.
Yes, indeed. Went 3-0 in the Bahamas.
Yeah, we
in
did.
That tournament.
We did. But, again, the biggest thing for me on that trip was to see our guys bond and to build chemistry and the camaraderie. It made my heart smile. But more importantly, you need that to win.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to say, because the softball team is here, I don't want to say that practice is not important. It is important. But you really get your experience and game time experience, whether it's a tournament or anything of that nature, preseason tournament or what have you. You always get the big feel. You cut your teeth big time in game time situations.
And that was really important. It's a shame the NCAA only allows us to take those trips once every 4 years. But it was a great building block for us, so I think it's going to help us this year.
All right, let's talk about new players that are coming to Southern University. Who do we got as far as new and what positions?
Some guys that have really impressed in the summer and this fall. Junior college transfer, point guard Mike Jacobs. He has really shown that he can score the ball, and that's an area we know we needed some improvement in. 4-year transfer Damari Jones, 6'6" forward from Birmingham, Alabama, has really impressed with his ability to attack the basket and rebound. And, we've had a host of guys. And we took a graduate transfer from Prairie View and Andre Nunley, who has been really impressive in workouts this fall. So I'm excited about the new pieces to add to what we brought back from last year.
All right, and what do we got returning this year?
We return all-conference point guard Tajon Dumasi.
Cool.
Jordan Johnson had an outstanding spring and summer, and he'll probably be one of our top 3 scorers who returns for his junior season. And I still like those 2 young fellas that were freshmen last year, Delane Moon and Brente Noel. They continue to develop and to impress me with their development. So, again, it's a good mixture. I like the way the new guys are blending with the returners and the veterans, and I'm excited, looking forward to practice starting here in a couple weeks.
Wow, yeah, and Media Day, by the way, is Friday. So Media Day for the men will be on Friday. The women will be Media Day tomorrow. That will be Thursday for taping the show. So Thursday will be the Media Day for the women, and then Friday for the men. Let's talk about the non-conference slate. South Dakota, at Iowa, at Texas A&M Commerce, Texas A&M, Champion Christian. Of course, we have a nice California trip. Going to play against USC and also Loyola Marymount.
Well, November, December will be the Road Warriors. We'll play 10 games on the road and only 3 at home, but have an opportunity to play some teams that are going to be preseason top 25. Texas A&M probably be the highest ranked team, ranked number 9. So we're excited about that. But the California trip, we'll get 5 days in California, playing Loyola Marymount on December 20th. And then USC on Sunday afternoon, December 22nd. So give us a few days in California, and hopefully we get a chance to visit with our SU alumni and on the West Coast.
Did I hear right that the SWAC tournament is moving to Atlanta? Is that true?
That is true.
Do you like that?
I like it. I haven't been in that venue. I can't wait to see it. I'll leave tomorrow, headed to SWAC Media Day, but can't wait to get inside the arena. I heard it's very intimate, seats between 5,000 and 6,000, and that's the size building we need. But I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I can't wait. Tournament time's always fun. You never know. That's what March Madness is all about. You get the last seed, get in there and start upsetting some teams.
You know, it's always exciting that time of year, but we got to get a non-con first, and then pursue this regular season title,
right,
and then get to that part. But always exciting time of year.
Yeah, and I don't know what it is. So when you were at Tulane for your conference play, was it as hard on the road as it is in the SWAC? I mean, the SWAC right now, it's always been. I did the road games in 01, and I did them all the way to I think 09. And it's just tough on the road. The environments are crazy.
Chris, I think it's every league. I think between being on someone else's home court where they're familiar and their crowd, their fans, it just makes it tough. But it's also exciting. That's one of the biggest excitements to me in college basketball.
It is. And if you can win on the road, that sets you up good for the tournament because the tournament's never at your house.
Yeah.
It's always on the road, whether the conference tournament or the NCAA tournament.
That's right. And it's a great feeling to win on the road. We were able to experience that some last year.
Yeah, and it's some very tough venues, no question about that. Well, Coach KJ, thank you, my man. And Henry said you're an unbelievable surfer. You did all kinds of things like that. He told me all kinds of stories, but he's going to write a book about it.
Well, we all know Henry. We can't believe all that. Thank you,
We'll
Chris.
be back as we continue right here with Overtime with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics right after this on Pelican Sports TV.
The birth of legends are storied in this conference. We must never forget our rich history. We now turn our gaze to the future. The new legends will emerge. New heroes to arise. The Southwestern Athletic Conference. Be our history.
Baton Rouge Primary Care Collaborative, a name with a big mission. Providing high-quality health care to our entire community, regardless of your ability to pay. We provide primary care services for adults and children, with expanded services such as radiology, podiatry, ophthalmology, and on-site lab and pharmacy services. And our new location on Plank Road is open and ready to serve you. Call today, same-day appointments, and walk-ins welcome. We are Baton Rouge Primary Care Collaborative.
I can't imagine a day without music. You go downtown, you can find some music. You come uptown, you can find some music. Monday night, they got music. Every night of the week, there's music somewhere. Baton Rouge is a place where it's easy to make friends, it's easy to hear some music, and it's easy to come back. We got the music, we got the food, and we got good people. So with that combination, you can't lose, right? You ever come to Louisiana?
All right, welcome back, everybody, right here as we continue with the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. Closer look at Jaguar Athletics, and we could not do it in athletics if we didn't have great corporate sponsors and a brand new baby to the bunch here at Southern University is the Cardiovascular Institute of the South, and with us is the medical director, Dr. Garland Green. How you doing, my man?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. And went to Southern University?
Well, I didn't, but I've always been a supporter from despite that.
And we thank you for that because that's huge. And congratulations, you're a brand new partner at Southern University, the newest partner. And how does it feel to be supporting Southern University?
I mean, it feels outstanding. At CIS, we really want to support our communities. And, we believe in providing the highest quality, most cutting-edge technology to our patients. And one of the things we always strive for is the pursuit of knowledge and education. And what better partner than Southern University Agricultural and Mechanical College?
Yeah, no question about that. So what happens at Cardiovascular Institute? Obviously, cardiovascular, you go into there and you try to see if you're eating right, if everything's going well. You do the stress test and all that stuff there?
Right. I think the sobering fact is that, cardiovascular disease is the major killer of everyone in America. Every 34 seconds, somebody dies from heart disease.
And African Americans, one of the
African Americans are one of the number one groups that are affected by heart disease. And through our partnership, we hope to reach more people to focus just on what you talked about is prevention.
Right.
Prevention is the number one thing we want to do, so we want to catch people as early as possible so that we can educate them on how to not increase their longevity, but how to feel better while doing it.
And I know you got to be busier because in Louisiana, we got so much good food.
We do.
We don't have just fried catfish. We put etouffee on top of it and do all of that. Baked potatoes here at TJ Ribs. You can do curls with them. They're so big.
Right. And I tell you what, that is one of my biggest enemies is fighting the traditions of how we eat and how we do things in Louisiana. But what I try to tell people is not to take everything away, but just teach them how to do it smarter. Right. And what we want to do is do it smarter and focus on more of the meat and vegetables and try to cut the other stuff.
That's it. Well, we're happy that the Cardiovascular Institute of the South is our fourth quarter sponsor. So every time you listen to the broadcast on the radio, on the Jaguar Sports Network, on the Q106.com and WBOK in New Orleans, you're always getting the fourth quarter presented by Cardiovascular Institute of the South.
That's very exciting.
And that's an exciting quarter, too.
Right.
Because that's when all the players put up four, and
that's right.
We're ready to do it, right?
That's right. And we're trying to make sure that your fourth quarter is as good as your second and third quarter.
And also, it's not just for the elderly. It's not just the older people, because we've got student athletes that are having trouble sometimes. I don't remember when I played having this much problems. I guess it's because of body mass and this and that nature. I think students, athletes need to be careful of, it could be high school, could be college.
Right, and I agree with that. And so many things that we're doing now for screening purposes, because we're trying to make sure that no student athlete has some of the issues we've seen, like how many times have you seen death on the court or death in the field. So we want to make sure that we're maximizing how these student athletes take care of themselves and try to catch things that they don't know about earlier. And I agree with you. The reason we may see more of those things is because of the things you described earlier, our diets, the things we're exposed to, the epidemic of childhood obesity is really a big contributing factor why we see so many of these diseases so early. So I agree with you. The earlier you start, the better chances you have of success. So we want to catch people, right out of the womb and be able to do the things we need to do to help them be healthy for as long as they can.
So, Dr. Green, tell everybody where you're at. Where's your location at?
Well, we actually located on Picardy Avenue, 8401 Picardy, right down the street from the Baton Rouge General. But we actually have locations all across South Louisiana, wherever the reach of Southern University is. We have locations throughout the Bayou region, up through Lafayette, New Iberia, all of those areas as well.
I didn't know that.
So we can touch anybody, any one of your family members in the South Louisiana area.
Cardiovascular Institute of the South. Look them up, and you'll be able to see everything that they offer. Again, thank you for being the new baby born to Southern University.
So
Give it up, guys, to Dr. Garland Green for supporting Southern University from the medical director of the Cardiovascular Institute of the South.
Thank you.
Love it, man. Thank you, brother. At every fourth quarter, they're sponsoring it.
That's correct.
The fourth quarter sponsored by Cardiovascular Institute of the South. All right, when we come back, we'll continue with Overtime with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics right here from TJ Ribs on a K910. Back after this right here on Pelican Sports TV.
Get your groove on with 3 new groovy games from the lottery. Put your boogie shoes on and pick up wild nines. You could win up to $9,000. Add in some smooth moves while adding up your cash. Play Add It Up. Win up to $15,000. This game is out of sight. Play Crossword Cash. Top prize is a whopping $30,000. Boogie on down to your nearest lottery retailer and play all 3 games today.
You've got a lot on your to-do list, but none of it happens without your health.
My blood pressure feels high right now, and I'm exhausted.
The story of your health lives in the story of your life. At Our Lady of the Lake Health, we believe healing you means hearing you.
I need to tell my doctor about this headache.
So no matter where you are, no matter what's on your mind, we're ready to listen. The doctor will hear you now.
At TJ Ribs, we are passionate about 3 things: great food, exceptional service, and Southern University sports. Whether it's a watch party, tailgating event, or family meal, we're here to bring the party to you. Go Jags.
In my Louisiana, the day starts at 4 a.m.
In my Louisiana, every meal is a celebration.
My Louisiana really makes me wonder.
Ours is fast!
With real-life swamp creatures.
In my Louisiana, music is a way of life.
My Louisiana is sheer magic.
From sun up to sundown.
Till sunup again. What will your Louisiana be?
When you find your Louisiana, you feed your soul.
What I love about T-Mobile is that just about anywhere you go, you're going to have coverage.
Where I live is a rural area. The coverage has been awesome.
Reliable coverage is super important for me, for my business.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. Now take charge of your phone upgrades with our best Go 5G plans and be upgrade ready as early as every year with Go 5G Next at T-Mobile.
Ouch! You really hurt yourself. Did you know there's a health clinic right here on campus just for you and all Southern University employees? That's right. Care South Medical and Dental's SU Clinic is located in the nursing school building and is ready to give you the quality and compassionate care that Care South is known for. If you're at work and you're not feeling well, come see us. Care South cares.
In a world where uncertainty reigns, one beacon of consistency emerges. Engineered for excellence and crafted with precision, it's more than a tool, it's a testament to your standards. Join the movement and elevate your expectations, because your time, your comfort, and your standards matter. Discover the difference. The Anthony Lawrence Collection.
All right, welcome back, everybody, as we continue to talk sports right here. Overtime with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. Got the one and only defensive coordinator, Coach Henry Miller. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing good. Thank
Great,
you for
my
having
man.
me.
I tell you what, defense is unbelievable. Your defense has been ranked to the top 10 all season long. Pretty impressive. And, of course, took a little back. Like I said, the definition of a young, inexperienced team is a couple things. Red zone's going to be tough. For quarterbacks especially, and also slow starts. And that's exactly what we got. We had a slow start on Saturday against Jackson State, down 23-0. Obviously, that was tough to come back from.
Yes, and of course we had the opportunity, to make a big play. And when you're in somebody's home, you got to make those plays. We had an opportunity to quieten the whole stadium, but we dropped the interception, and I thought that was a big play.
Right, and then obviously, and I know that these are kids, and it's hard sometimes to be able to, to get in their heads and what have you. But that obviously was a very crucial play when the quarterback was going out of bounds for Jackson State, and one of our defenders hit him out of bounds, and that gave him a first down. Momentum, it seemed like that time, was taken away just like air out of a balloon.
Definitely, because that's what the opportunity where the offense had just scored. It was 3rd and long. We had the opportunity to get off the field, to get offense the ball back, and we got that 15-yard penalty. Our thing is to play smart, play fast, and play physical. That wasn't a smart play.
And you've done a great job. And not only your first year, you finished at number 24. Your second year, first year finished 4th.
Yes.
In the nation, in the whole nation in defense.
Yes, sir.
Last year finished 19th. This year you were at number 2, so we're not finished yet.
Yes, sir.
We just start SWAC play. So all the dreams we have, all the aspirations we have, starts this Saturday at Prairie View A&M.
That's exactly right. We play in conference. This is our first conference game on our side. So everything start here. Everything we want start this week.
Right. You've got some great guys that are stepping up. Horatio Johnson, I mentioned his name a lot in that game against Jackson State. He's got 19 tackles already.
Yes, he had 14 in the game Saturday. He had great coverage. He's a guy that started last year, and we depended a lot on him to play football this year as well.
Yeah, even forced a fumble. So this
Yes,
kid is
sir.
all over the place. We know Kelby Givens is going to be there.
Yes.
And 94, Davin Cotton. Kelby Givens, obviously defensive end. He's an unbelievable player. He's got 15 tackles on the year. Darius Harry also has got 14. He's doing well. And Derek Williams, number 5, That guy is just what you when you want to look at a Webster's dictionary for linebackers, that's what you look at.
Exactly. He get everybody set up. He's been around for 3 years, so he know exactly what we're looking for. And he get everybody lined up. He get everybody ready to play.
And Jamarius Brown, Coach Graves has told me this kid wants to learn. He's in there. He wants to play. He wants to be a good player. This guy as a safety is unbelievable, too, at safety.
Yes, sir. A big guy, about 6'2", 210 pounds. Unbelievable speed, unbelievable quickness for his size. And I believe he's going to be a great football player for us.
So what do you see when you look at the film with Prairie View A&M's offense coming into this game?
Well, they're going to throw the football. They like to throw the post. They're going to run, but if you break down their game tape, you can see that they're 73% pass and on 28% run. So they're throwing the football. They would like to run the ball a lot more. So I'm expecting them to run the football a little bit more. But either way, we want to stop the run first.
No question about that. Defensive coordinator Henry Miller, we thank you for coming on the show, my brother.
Okay. Thank you for coming.
All right. Defensive coordinator Henry Miller from Southern University. When we come back, we'll talk to Coach Graves, and we return right after this timeout. This is the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks and closer look at Jaguar Athletics. Back in a moment right here on Pelican Sports TV.
You've got a lot on your to-do list, but none of it happens without your health.
My blood pressure feels high right now, and I'm exhausted.
The story of your health lives in the story of your life. At Our Lady of the Lake Health, we believe healing you means hearing you.
I need to tell my doctor about this headache.
So no matter where you are, no matter what's on your mind, we're ready to listen. The doctor will hear you now.
At TJ Ribs, we are passionate about 3 things: great food, exceptional service, and Southern University sports. Whether it's a watch party, tailgating event, or family meal, we're here to bring the party to you. Go Jags.
All right, welcome back, everybody, as we continue right here is talking football right now with Coach Graves right here. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing well. How you doing, Chris?
Oh, Coach, we're doing well, brother. We getting ready right here. I'll tell you what, I'm really impressed on your offense of your receiving core and tight ends. Unbelievable. So Chandler Whitfield is doing great. Chandler Whitfield also on special teams with punt returns and what have you. He's a very fast receiver, got some great hands. He leads the team right now in passing with 159 total receiving yards. Tyler Kirkwood, number 2, right there as well. He's doing good at 131. But, Coach, what I like about them is what I saw in that Jackson State game, they find those open pockets, and they're just sitting there waiting, whether it's in a curl route, whether it's a crossing route or what have you. Those guys are doing very well.
Yeah, those guys are doing a good job of understanding what we're doing schematically in the passing game, and Coach Burrell's doing a really good job of teaching those guys how to attack the weaknesses in those zones, or even in man coverage, how to stack those guys and get over top of them. So it's good to see those guys transition that from practice to game field.
And tight ends seem to be, it seems like they're competing against each other. Who's going to go ahead? Who's going to do this? It looks like Dupree Fuller goes up ahead. Then all of a sudden here comes Jermaine Minor Jr. going ahead. So back and forth. You have some of the 2 best tight ends, you mentioned in the press conference this week, in the country.
No question about it. I think Fuller and Minor are 2 of the best tight ends in the country. Those guys are athletic, have size, they're physical. They can catch the ball well, and they can stretch the field. So anytime you have tight ends like that, it makes it easier. The quarterback, that's the safety valve most of the times, and those guys are doing a great job.
I used to be able to tell who's a wide receiver and what have you just by looking at them, and then when they turn my way, because sometimes they're on the side of me, and then I see their number and I know who they are and what have you. See number 5, that's Dupree Fuller. But, man, I tell you, when they're running routes, Coach, they look like wide receivers. That's what I mean by tight ends that run wide receiver routes. They run very good routes, and they're very quick to get down the football field.
Yeah, those guys are very athletic. Speed, size, athletic ability. Again, Fuller, he's lost some weight. He's healthy. He had a labrum tear last year, kind of hurt him. And he's 100% healthy, so he's doing a great job. We knew when we got him from California Junior College what type of tight end he is, and he's proven it. And Jermaine is just getting better and better. He was just a sophomore, so he's getting better and better.
All right, now everybody wants to know about Xavier Tissett. He had an ankle injury, went down on Saturday against Jackson State. How is he looking? Is it something that's serious? Will we see him again? What have you?
Well, the X-rays were negative on his ankle. He's out. He was walking. He was walking in a boot. He's trying to. He's rehabbing every day, trying to get back as fast as he can. But he's in great spirits. He's around, so we're taking it day by day.
All right. So Bowdoin had some good moments in. You could tell, again, inexperienced quarterback. That's what happens. You're seeing it all over. You see with inexperienced quarterbacks, period. They struggle in the red zone offensively, and that's what happens. But Bowdoin showed that you talked about. Noah, you said let Noah be Noah. And I saw sometimes he could throw it sidearm, and he gets there quick on a frozen rope. But we've seen some very good signs of Bowdoin and running as well. We've always known him as a pocket passer, but he actually had some good rushes in that game against Jackson State.
Yeah, he did a good job of coming in under the circumstances. A lot of times when a guy goes from starter, he gets replaced. You never know how he's going to be mentally, but he was all the way locked in. Unfortunately, Tissett went down, but he was ready to go. He made some great throws. He had over 300 yards passing. Had one of the unfortunate interceptions where he should have probably just taken the sack, but he was trying to throw the ball away, and that's going to happen. But overall, we were pleased at the fact that he came in with the mindset ready to go.
Well, this is the 73rd matchup with Southern University and Prairie View A&M. That's one of the longest rivalries in Southern University history. We'll kick off this Saturday, 6 p.m. Over at Prairie View. Beautiful stadium. And by the way, if you want to make that trip to Houston, about 45 minutes outside of Houston, that's where Prairie View is. But you've been there before. You know it's good tailgating, good, beautiful facilities. The sun, by the way, which is good because the sun, lately we've been playing a 2 o'clock game or what have you. We're playing a 6 o'clock game, so that sun should be above us and almost setting at that point. So that's good to know there, so you won't get as hot there in Houston. But what do you think about this game, the big 73rd game between Southern and Prairie View, and the very first game of SWAC play in 2024 for Southern? Prairie View starts 0-1. They lost that Texas Southern game in the first game. So what do you see on film about Prairie View A&M that we need to know going into that game?
Well, they do a good job, as Coach Miller said. They want to throw the ball. Of course, they're going to try to run the football, but they throw the ball primarily on offense, and defensively. They're probably a carbon copy of what we do defensively because Coach Fosserman, who played for us here at Southern, who came up under us and also was a GA and a linebackers coach for Coach Miller when he was at Prairie View. He's the defensive coordinator, so we run similar defensive schemes. Of course, Coach Miller has more skin in the game, so to speak, so he has a few more tricks. But we see a lot of the same things. Those guys they're gonna be fired up, going to be ready to go at home, and like I told the team, and I said yesterday, those guys are 0-1, and they got their backs against the wall. And we know on the west side, which we call it the Wild Wild West, it's almost impossible to get in the championship game with 2 losses. So we know that they're going to be fired up in survival mode. So we're going to be ready to go, and we got to go and get the first win on our side to put us in the driver's seat.
A lot of media members will make a big deal about if the coaches are familiar with each other from the opposing team and what have you. Oh, that's an advantage for the opposing coach. It's an advantage. He knows what Graves is going to do. He knows what Miller's going to do. He knows what the offense is going to do and what have you. But you still got to go out and play the game.
Yeah, I mean, you can say that in the SEC, ACC, Big Ten,
yeah.
Pac-12,
Y'all
NFL.
all know each other.
Everybody, I mean, it's a fraternity. So, I mean, but eventually the guys got to make the plays. It's football. So the game's got to be played. Guys got to make the plays, whether you know it or not. If you know that this guy's going to blitz off the edge, you may know that, and that's what that coach likes to do. But now it's up to the team to execute it and stop it. So, knowing one another is fine, but at the end of the day, you got to make the plays.
All right, cool deal. So we want to talk about the next home game with Nicholls State? Or? No, I know. I'm just joking with you. He got one game ahead of him, and he's getting ready for Prairie View A&M. This Saturday will be on ESPN Plus at 6 p.m. start time. You can catch it on the Southern University Jaguar Sports Network. That's radio with Q106.5 here in Baton Rouge. We start at 5:30 with Countdown to Jaguar Kickoff. I'll talk to Coach to set us up for the game, and then also we have the tip-off, the kickoff, I should say, at 6 p.m. And we with Pete Richardson, head coach Pete Richardson will be the color analyst for that, and the 6 p.m. Kickoff live from Prairie View A&M this Saturday. Don't miss it. It ought to be a fun game. All right, when we come back, we'll talk more as we continue with Overtime with Athletic Director Roman Banks, a closer look at Jaguar Athletics right here from the beautiful TJ Ribbs on Acadian 910 right after this timeout on Pelican Sports TV.
We're a nation of hardworking Americans, and businesses will always be the lifeline of this great country. As a business owner, you understand the importance of your reputation. In times of uncertainty, you need a real lawyer who's serious about protecting you and your business. You need a problem solver. You need the law firm of Clayton & Fouget. Tony Clayton is a proven trial lawyer. He'll defend you and your business to the fullest extent of the law. Protect your investment and call the law firm of Clayton & Fouget today.
It's game day. A day that should be spent in the living room, not the kitchen. So next game, you just worry about the score. Because we've got the food covered. With hand-battered, cooked-to-order, always fresh, never, ever frozen chicken fingers. Craveable cane sauce. Crispy crinkle-cut fries, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Official chicken of Southern University.
Baton Rouge Primary Care Collaborative, a name with a big mission. Providing high-quality health care to our entire community, regardless of your ability to pay. We provide primary care services for adults and children, with expanded services such as radiology, podiatry, ophthalmology, and on-site lab and pharmacy services. And our new location on Plank Road is open and ready to serve you. Call today, same-day appointments, and walk-ins welcome. We are Baton Rouge Primary Care Collaborative.
I can't imagine a day without music. You go downtown, you can find some music. You come uptown, you can find some music. Monday night, they got music. Every night of the week, there's music somewhere. Baton Rouge is a place where it's easy to make friends, it's easy to hear some music, and it's easy to come back. We got the music, we got the food, and we got good people. So with that combination, you can't lose, right? You ever come to Louisiana?
I need to try it first.
All right, welcome back, everybody, as we continue for the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks, a closer look at Jaguar Athletics, right here live from TJ Ribbs. Corey Wilson, Superintendent of Breck, is in the house. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, Chris. How are you?
Huge fan of Breck. And I'm not just saying that you're here. I've always bragged about Breck, always been doing broadcasts with Breck, whether it's y'all's Halloween festivities, which I think is unbelievable. I really call y'all the Disney World here in Baton Rouge. And I'll never forget, I said it last year to you, I'll never forget when that young lady called my radio show. She was from Florida. She was from Baton Rouge, but moved to Florida and said she hates it because there's no Breck Park over there in Florida like there is here in Baton Rouge. That's why you guys win awards after awards. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, no, we're very fortunate to have such a great park system in here, and I'm blessed to be appointed to serve as the superintendent in my 6th year here. And so we did win the award back in 2022 as the best park system in the entire country. We should give ourselves a round of applause for winning that award.
Give it up for them.
But yeah, we offer a lot of great things. You know, we have softball, soccer, basketball, all the things that kids do before they get to Southern or even before they get to high school. We offer it at Breck. It all starts at Breck, like we say. But we have a lot of exciting things, not only youth sports, but a lot of different activities, a zoo, we have golf courses. We got a great relationship with Southern Golf. Their home course is at Beaver Creek, and so we're excited to be doing that for the 2nd year in a row. But we are a big supporter. Our mission is pretty much the same as Southern's in terms of improving the quality of life of people that live here. And so we do that through athletics at Southern, and we do that through Parks and Recreation at Breck.
I tell you, I'm a big kid. I cannot wait for the zoo to open, the new part of the zoo.
Yes.
When is that going to open?
So October 5th, Saturday.
October 5th.
We
That's
have
a couple
a big
weeks from now.
We have a big grand open, and in fact, we have 3 ribbon cuttings because we invested way more than $50 million at Greenwood Community Park. A lot of that went to improvements of the zoo, helped us regain our accreditation at the zoo. You know, the zoo was suffering from a lot of old infrastructure, but we did a lot of great updates. We updated J.S. Clark Golf Course there, and we also updated the playground there. And so we're going to have the best playground in the entire system at Greenwood Park, and we're going to have multiple ribbon cuttings all day long on October the 5th. So we encourage everyone to come out and support us with that.
Will the train be back?
Yes, the
I'm a
train
big
will
fan
be
of the
back.
train.
In addition to the train, we got a new giraffe feeding exhibit, and
wow.
folks will be able to walk up and feed a giraffe eye to eye. We have an underwater hippo viewing area where you can just stand and see the hippo swimming underwater. So we're very excited about that. This is a big year for Breck. Last month, we got our 10-year plan approved by our board, and that plan talks about our priorities over the next 10 years. And part of the reason we had to roll that plan out is because on November the 5th, we're on the ballot as well with a lot of other important things. And so we're going to continue to need the community support for us to continue serving at a gold medal level service.
And 2 things I think that enough people need to know about. Number 1 is a beautiful nature swamp there on Bluebonnet.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, a lot of people might not know that. And number 2, one of the best summer camp programs, period, is for Breck. I mean, your kids can enjoy a lot of stuff, whether it's sports, whether it's looking at the stars. A lot of camps that are award-winning camps.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we focus on the facilities that we have, but the facilities that we have are to provide the experiences. At the end of the day, we want to provide great experiences. And so, yeah, if you participate in our summer camp, not only is it affordable, but kids get to go on all sorts of different field trips and go to places and have experiences that they've never had before, which ultimately help them grow and become better adults and citizens in terms of what they do in the community. So we like to get those experiences. You know, we're one of the few organizations that have a zoo and an observatory and a swamp and a horse park and a water park and so many different things for so many different people. We have a diverse community here, and so we try and offer as much as we can.
Well, thank you for supporting Southern University Athletics. And, Corey, thank you for what you do for here in Baton Rouge, Superintendent of Breck. We definitely appreciate it. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you for having me again, Chris.
All right,
Thanks
we'll
a
be
lot.
back with more right after this timeout on Pelican Sports TV.
We're a nation of hardworking Americans, and businesses will always be the lifeline of this great country. As a business owner, you understand the importance of your reputation. In times of uncertainty, you need a real lawyer who's serious about protecting you and your business. You need a problem solver. You need the law firm of Clayton and Fouger. Tony Clayton is a proven trial lawyer. He'll defend you and your business to the fullest extent of the law. Protect your investment and call the law firm of Clayton and Fouger today.
It's game day. A day that should be spent in the living room, not the kitchen. So next game, you just worry about the score. Because we've got the food covered. With hand-battered, cooked-to-order, always fresh, never ever frozen chicken fingers. Craveable cane sauce. Crispy crinkle-cut fries, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Official chicken of Southern University.
Baton Rouge Primary Care Collaborative, a name with a big mission. Providing high-quality health care to our entire community, regardless of your ability to pay. We provide primary care services for adults and children, with expanded services such as radiology, podiatry, ophthalmology, and on-site lab and pharmacy services. And our new location on Plank Road is open and ready to serve you. Call today, same-day appointments, and walk-ins welcome. We are Baton Rouge Primary Care Collaborative.
I can't imagine a day without music. You go downtown, you can find some music. You come uptown, you can find some music. Monday night, they got music. Every night of the week, there's music somewhere. Baton Rouge is a place where it's easy to make friends, it's easy to hear some music, and it's easy to come back. We got the music, we got the food, and we got good people. So with that combination, you can't lose, right? You ever come to Louisiana?
I need to try it first.
All right, welcome back, everybody, and we're here at TJ Ribs on a K-10. Now we've got some tickets to give away, 2 pairs of tickets from TJ Ribs for the next home game, which will be October 5th against Nicholls State. We got a young man right here. Step up to that mic, my man, and tell me what your name is. Say your name right here in that mic.
My name is Jackson.
How old are you, Jackson?
5?
5?
Right. Yeah.
You're not sure? You're a big guy for 5. You may be a future Southern Jaguar football player.
What's his dad's name?
What's your dad's name?
It's definitely Josh.
Josh? Did he say that? I think he's Josh. All right, let's pull a name out. Give me a name, my man. Pull a name out of there. This is for, again, we've got 2 different pairs of tickets, 4 tickets total. The first name is Ava George. Ava George.
Ava George in the house.
All right, pick another one. Pick another one. One more, my man. Well, you are the best
Ava in the
guy
back.
to mix that up. Patricia West.
Patricia West.
Congratulations, you've got 2 tickets. All right,
Get
Jonah.
your tickets.
Come on up here, my man. What do you got? Those things are Jurassic Park wings, I see.
Oh, yeah. We got some wings this week, and I got a little special to tell you guys about.
All right, go ahead.
So started first day of football season. So for the rest of football season, Mondays, Thursdays, and Sunday nights, you're going to do half off appetizers and $3 for our house liquors, house wines, and house beers. So if you guys want to come watch an NFL game, I promise you this is the place to do it for the rest of the season.
Oh, cool. And you've got, what about Saturdays? Y'all have LSU on, and you got Southern. Southern's been on ESPN Plus.
Oh, yeah. We've been the official watch party for Southern Athletics as well as LSU Athletics for, years to come now. So if you guys need anywhere to watch a game, I promise you TJ Ribs is the place to do it.
So is this considered appetizer, half off?
And those wings are considered appetizers.
Wow.
The staff will be here.
You can't beat $9, what'd you say, dinosaur wings, Chris?
Jurassic Park wings.
Jurassic Park.
Look
Heard
at
that.
this.
Heard
That's
that.
awesome. That's nice. That is nice. That is good. And the dipping sauces are unbelievable. You guys also do catering as well.
Oh, yeah. You can get those wings. We've sold as many as 400 to one person for a large catering event. We do those weekly. We're actually feeding UCLA this week that are coming to play the Tigers.
Right. Cool.
So I know you better get this Go Jags right this time.
I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, guys, let's do this. Go Jags!
Go Jags! All right, like that. All right, Coach, big game this week at Prairie View A&M, and then, of course, the next home game, Nicholls State, October 5th.
Yeah, I'm very excited about this game. Obviously, we went to Jackson Stubb. I told a little bit, but I got great confidence in the coaching staff and those student athletes. I think we're going to go down the road and we'll perform well. I think we'll bounce back. I'm very confident in what we do and what we teach, and so obviously we'll be ready.
Have a good one, everybody.
See you later, Jack.